Hey, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be going into SAVATHUN's role in the Imperial Cabal conflict, but before we begin, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, let's jump straight into it. When the Imperial Cabal arrived in the Sol System, SAVATHUN accompanied Zavala on a mission to meet with Empress Catal. Disguised as Osiris, SAVATHUN acted as Zavala's advisor during the meeting. The Empress sought an alliance between the Cabal and humanity in light of the fall of CABAL, the Cabal's homeworld and capital of the Hive. However, SAVATHUN warned Zavala against trusting the Cabal. She reminded him that the Cabal were not known for forming alliances, but rather for conquering. Furthermore, SAVATHUN highlighted Catal's betrayal of her father, Emperor Callus, to Dominus Gaul and expressed her belief that the Empress would ultimately betray them as well. While Catal dismissed her father's softer nature, Osiris suggested that Callus's lack of ambition was a true issue, accusing both him and Zavala of failing to see the larger picture. Catal, frustrated by what she saw as their lack of vision, argued that humanity would be doomed unless it expanded its horizons. Despite this, her proposal culminated in a demand for Zavala to bow and join the Cabal Empire, which Zavala immediately refused. As her bodyguards prepared to attack, Catal called them off, allowing Zavala and Osiris to leave in peace, vowing that they would meet again on the battlefield. Following this tense meeting, SAVATHUN was assigned a task force organized by Zavala to confront the Emperor. This task force was placed under the command of Lord Saladin Forge, with Crow joining as a reconnaissance expert and Amanda Holliday providing air support. SAVATHUN had her own motives for bringing Crow into the operation, seeking to manipulate him for her own purposes. The young wolf struck the first blow against the Cabal by killing Commander Dracos on Nessus and capturing a Bell of Conquest in the process. Osiris explained that this bell allowed them to formally challenge the Cabal Empire, potentially giving them a strategic advantage. SAVATHUN also briefed Lord Saladin on the bell and its connection to the Rite of Proving, a Cabal ritual that resolved disputes, comparing it to the Crucible, a ritual of combat in the Last City. During a meeting at the helm, SAVATHUN made light conversation with Crow, complimenting his new hunter attire. She dismissed his offer to pay for the outfit, instead requesting that he keep his new mask on to prevent anyone from recognizing him from the Last City. Crow, eager to help the city, agreed to wear it. Osiris then shared a personal memory, explaining how he had once disguised himself during his exile, and that he was now welcomed back into the city. He reassured Crow that one day he too would be accepted. Turning to the young wolf, Osiris praised their successful mission on Nessus, and listened as Crow reported that Catal was attempting to use the Rite of Proving to establish her war council. SAVATHUN decided that their next step should be to eliminate all the contenders for Catal's council, preventing the Cabal from reorganizing and starting a new war in the system. The first target was Balius of the Golem, located on Europa. After the young wolf killed him, they acquired the Hammer of Proving, which SAVATHUN explained was meant to be an offering to Catal. By taking it, they could use the Cabal's own traditions and history against them. Returning the hammer to the helm, Osiris underscored the significance of their actions and the potential impact on the Cabal's internal structure. Following the elimination of Val Marag, Osiris received a communication from Catal requesting a meeting. She was kept waiting until the young wolf arrived at the helm, which point SAVATHUN activated the holographic communicator and greeted the Empress. She mockingly apologized for the delay, blaming it on having to manage her subordinates' actions. Catal corrected her, asserting that the Rite of Proving was a sacred Cabal tradition and that the Guardians should not interfere. Osiris countered by arguing that since the Cabal were auditioning for a war council, it concerned them deeply. Catal then repeated her earlier offer to add Zavala to the council, claiming it was a way for humanity to avoid war. She insisted that Zavala was wise enough to understand her offer. Although SAVATHUN was impressed that Catal was offering mercy, learning from the mistakes of her predecessors, she argued that Catal was relying on outdated traditions to try and keep the Cabal united. As an empress without a true empire, Catal had no position to offer anything of value. Angered, Catal ended the communication, asserting that the Cabal still held their honor, even if they had lost their home, and warning that her patience was running thin. Osiris responded by reaffirming their mission to eliminate Catal's council contenders, as the Empress could not wage war without a council. The task force's next mission took them to Nessus, where they targeted Ixal, the far-reaching, a scion attempting to collect data from the Vex prediction engines. While the young wolf successfully killed Ixal, 3 other scions managed to escape with stolen information related to possible futures involving Zavala. SAVATHUN, now gathered with the young wolf and Crow at the war table, expressed interest in Crow's reports on the Cabal. Crow's intelligence revealed that many of the Cabal were angered by the disruption of the right of proving, but were also upset by Catel's offer to humanity. Savathun believed this discontent could be used to further destabilize the Cabal internally. Crow, however, worried that the stolen data may be used against Zavala in retaliation. Osiris reassured him that the data was speculative, not fate, and urged them to gather more information. Savathun ordered the young wolf and Crow to continue investigating, but Crow protested, feeling that Zavala deserved to be informed. Osiris replied that they hoped there would be nothing to report if the Guardians remained focused on their task. As the task force continued to target the Cabal and disrupt their operations, the internal struggle within the Imperial Cabal grew more intense. With the fate of Zavala and humanity hanging in the balance, Savathun's influence over the situation, though subtle and manipulative, was undeniable as she aided the Guardians on their mission and worked to further her own agendas. With each step, the tension between the Cabal and humanity escalated, setting the stage for a larger conflict that would eventually define the fate of the Sol system. So what did you guys think of Savathun's role in the Imperial Cabal conflict? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.